How's he doing?
He's cracking jokes and everything. His voice is pretty hoarse, but then I think that's kind of sexy, so he wants you to go in and see him.
Why don't you just come and sit down a second?
I'm thinking of getting off, to be honest. I'm pretty knackered. A couple hours kept and I'll be grand.
Oh, come on. Let's grab you a drink.
Here, you can have mine.
What's going on? What is all this?
Cheryl, I've got some bad news.
You really are pregnant.
She reads their worried expressions.
Steph's gone. In the fire. She went into Tony's flat to get the kids.
What?
There were no one could do.
I'm so sorry. What are you talking about?
She saved Leah and Lucas. She tried to get out, but it was too late.
I think I'd have heard by now if she was dead, right?
Cheryl.
No, not Steph, all right? There must have been some sort of mistake or something. Who told you this?
Look, I know you're in shock.
No, you got it wrong, all right? Look, Cheryl, why don't you come and sit down? No, I don't want to sit down, Lindsay. Steph's fine, all right? I mean, she's not fine. She's got cancer, but she's not dead, all right? Oh, well, I can prove it to you myself. I'll ring her. I'll call her. I'll prove it to you. I can't get any reception. She's fine.
Eileen tries to take the phone from her, and she collapses to the floor. At the hospital, a worried-looking Lee's sitting at Amy's bedside, clutching her hand, as Leanne tentatively walks in.
How is she?
What are you doing here?
Well, I just came to say sorry about earlier. She's gonna be all right.
Why do you care?
Well, I know she nicked you off me, but I won't wish this on anyone.
Well, you didn't seem that bothered when I told you she was in here.
Look, I'm hurt, Lee. I admit that, and I'm sorry. But the thing is, I still love you. And it really gets to me to see you in so much pain.
What are you doing now?
I thought you might want some company.
Are you joking?
Well, you must be bored, sitting here on your own.
I'm not on my own, Leanne. Just go home.
Well, if that's what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Well, if you need anything, just give us a call.
No, I'll be fine, thank you.
Do you not want me to get you some coffee?
No. Coffee's horrible there anyway.
Look, I could bring you a flask if you like.
Why are you being like this?
Like what?
Nice.
Lee, it's because I've thought about everything, and if the only way I can have you in my life is as a friend, then it's better than nothing.
Lee looks bemused. Tony's sitting in a booth at Relish when Dom comes in.
You all right? I'll put this on the tab. You're about the only person that will still give me credit. Is that right?
Yeah, of course. Look, you know, I said I was worried about you before everything happened. I wanted to help in that.
I'm not looking for handouts, mate.
Yeah, but if I'd have got you the money.
Is this about the gas canisters? Did Mandy tell you?
What?
I didn't have the money to get them collected. If they hadn't been in the kitchen, then who knows? This is all my fault.
No, Tony, don't say that. If I'd have got you the money, if I'd have been there when you needed me.
Stop making this about you.
Tony, you don't understand.
I do. Look, I don't blame you, Dom. You've got nothing to do with this. Look, I've got enough to deal with. I can't deal with your insecurities on top of everything else.
Tony, please.
It's my business, it's my mess. And the tragedy belongs to Steph's family and friends. It's got nothing to do with you.
Tony, if you just listen to me.
What? What can you say to me that's going to make things any better?
I'm sorry. I'll stay out your way.
A melancholy Lee arrives round at Gilly's.
Don't know what to say, girl.
Nothing you can say.
Steph was a hero.
That's what people keep telling me.
How's Frankie?
Oh, you know?
That's a stupid question, really. Oh, I wrote you this.
What is it?
It's a message from Steph. There's more to come, but I mean, I think you should see this now. It kind of, you know, explains things. She wanted you all to see it after she...
Well, definitely not. What's that later, won't we, mate? Do you want a cup of tea or coffee or something?
Yeah, I better go.
You sure?
I'm really sorry.
Cheers.
It's all right, I'll be in touch.
That was good of him, wasn't it, mate?
Gilly walks away, looking angry and upset. Cheryl and Mercedes are sitting on a bench outside A&E.
Let's get you home.
I'm fine. I want to go back in.
Cheryl.
I want to see Mal.
Look, it's okay. Mercedes is going to look after him, aren't you?
I'll let you know if what changes.
Come on, let's go.
I should phone Gilly.
It's all right. We'll come wait till we're home for all that.
Cheryl.
Mercedes walks over and gives Cheryl an emotional hug. A framed wedding photograph of Steph and Gilly. Then, another framed photo of Steph and Max on their wedding day. Tom staring sadly at a sheet of passport photos of him and Steph, which under the rim of a full-length mirror in his bedroom. He picks up the sheet and stares at it, sobbing. Gilly walks into the living room, still decorated with colourful balloons.
Wish I could remember.
He looks down at the CD case with its picture of Steph on the front. He picks it up and sits down on the sofa, staring at it. In his hospital bed, Malachi's eyes flutter open.
It's okay, baby. I'm here.
Mercedes is sitting at his bedside, clutching his hand as he drifts off back to sleep.
At the Osbournes, Gilly looks at a CD with a photo of Steph on the cover, headed with the words, "Just in case, Steph's message." Sitting outside, Amber watches a pram being wheeled down the street. Pushing his bike, Finn stops and stares at the burnt facade of the village shops. In bed with Ray, Steve strokes her hair and kisses her head while she rests on his chest. At the Osbournes, the family's gathered in the lounge around the TV.
Who brought it round? Was there a message from Steph on it? He said he's working on something else, but I should explain a few things.
Well, she never could resist a camera, could she?
Are you sure you want to do this, love?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Are you all right, Frankie?
You know what? I am now.
Right, we all ready?
You know what? Why don't we get the neighbours round and get the popcorn out, eh?
Look, son.
She's dead! She's not coming back! No message is gonna change that.
Gilly. I'll go after her.
No. Let him go.
Hey, where are you going?
bathroom. Is that alright with you?
Yeah, well, don't be too long, yeah?
Hey, fancy going out and getting a bit of breakfast?
I can think of something better to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, last night,
What about it?
was it worth the wait?
Yeah.
Hey,
How did you get in here?
Stephen, I've been looking for you everywhere.
What do you want, Brendan?
I need to talk to you, please.
This better be good. What?
Look, there's no easy way for me to say this. There's a fire in the village. Amy was trapped.
What?
She's not great. The kids are in the hospital. I mean, they're fine. I need you to get dressed. I'll take you there.
Steve's shocked. Steph's message.
Hey, everyone. I guess if you're watching this, then, well, we all know what that means. I wanted you to know I've been making a film with Lee, and it's going to be shown at my funeral. Are you sure you're recording this, Lee?
Yes, I told you.
Yeah, are you sure the red light's on? We got halfway through last time.
Oh, it's definitely recording, okay?
Right, well, the funeral's taken care of. You don't have to worry about anything. Just turn up. Lee's got all the details. And another thing, feel free to cry. In fact, I insist on it. None of this stiff upper lip nonsense. I mean, we're talking about me dying here. It's a tragedy. I want a bit of drama, people fainting, someone hurling themselves into the grave. That means you, Gilly.
Darren looks uncomfortable.
I'm gonna go now.
Tom's fighting back tears.
I love you all. Tom, look after everyone.
Jack and Frankie are crying. On screen, Steph seems on the verge of tears. Then the film ends.
So I'm moving out of the halls. Surprised Al hasn't kicked my stuff out already, to be honest. Just wish I hadn't have left you, Amy.
Steve and Brendan.
Amy, she's not woken up yet.
What the doctor said?
Not much, really.
They must have said something.
Hey, it's not his fault you weren't here. I'm sure they're doing everything they can.
Just gonna go get a brew.
You don't need to come back. I'm gonna stay with them now.
Well, I'd rather be here, that's all right.
Lee walks out. Brendan stares at Steve, who's leaning over the unconscious Amy, stroking her head.
She doesn't look too good, does she?
You even care?
Don't be like that, Stephen.
No, this suits you, doesn't it?
What's that supposed to mean?
Because you threatened her to keep her mouth shut about me and you.
Keep your voice down.
I don't care who knows about us.
Yeah, well, I do. Whatever you may think of me, I wouldn't want Leah and Lucas to be without their mum. You don't forget it.
Oh, so you're just going to walk away from it all, are you?
What would you have me do, Stephen, huh?
Amy coughs.
Amy, it's me. It's all right. Come here.
I'll go get a nurse.
Brendan takes a long look at Steve and Amy, then steps out.
It's all right now. It's all gonna be fine.
When I was a child,
Gilly's standing outside the devastated restaurant. Hands in his pockets, he stares inside through the front door, which is barred with police tape. Around him, people come and go, some leaving flowers in front of the building. At the hospital, Steve and Brendan are sitting in the corridor outside Amy's room. Brendan walks over to a vending machine.
Want a coffee or something? No, of course not. Kids are gonna be okay, Stephen. They're just checking them out, that's all.